So this week, a few days ago, Korea's first gay idol debuted. And this video is going to be a little different. Instead of me sitting here and just telling you what my opinion is, I have a question for you, the viewer. Is Korea's first gay idol good or bad for Korea? When I first came to visit Korea, I was an exchange student and I was living in Korea for one semester, and I was lucky enough to have made a very good Korean friend in San Diego, and he was generous enough to let me live with him while I stayed in Korea. So not only was I living with him, I was living with his father. And I was lucky enough that his father was, and I believe still is, a very outdoorsy guy. Rock climbing, hiking, nature stuff a lot. That's the best way to describe it. So one day he invited me to go hiking. In fact, he had invited me several times, and I almost thought it was just never going to happen. And then like very suddenly he's like, tomorrow we're going hiking, let's do it. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So he was part of some hiking group, and it was maybe, I'm going to say around 20 people. We took a train, we went to some mountain, I don't know which one, and we went hiking. And this was really a cool experience for me as a foreigner in Korea, because hiking in Korea is very different from hiking in America. Hiking in America is going up like a gentle slope for a long time until you reach the peak of a mountain. Hiking in Korea is not quite that. It's a lot of like climbing. There are times you have to like use your hands or else you can't get up. It's very steep. It's wet rocks. It was very difficult for me, and I was kind of shocked when I got there. So as I'm climbing up the mountain, I'm getting very tired, and I'm like huffing, and I'm kind of pretty sure I was forcing the group to take more breaks than they wanted to. I mean, honestly, there were people literally more than twice my age who were just going up that mountain like it was a breeze, and I was dying. So at one of these points, I'm kind of sitting there, taking a break, trying to catch my breath, and this guy comes up to me. As far as I can tell, he was kind of, it seemed like he was like the funny guy. I didn't speak any Korean at the time, so I couldn't understand what he was saying, but I could see from his emotions, everything, he was always going like, hey everybody, ha ha, and everyone laughed, ha ha ha. So he came up to me and said, hey, let's take a picture together. So I said, okay, fine, took a picture together. And then he wanted to take a picture, and he's like, hey, let me take a picture of you. And I'm like, especially at this point, I'm already not feeling great, you know, I'm like kind of tired, and I'm not in the best mood ever. And he's like, let me take a picture of you. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, let me take a picture. I was like, okay, take a picture. And then he said, okay, now do this. Let me take a picture of you while you're doing that. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. And then I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do this in your picture, okay? I'm not your little Wegugan monkey to dance with and you like laugh at me. I mean, you know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's the kind of feeling it was at that time. And I think most foreigners who have spent an extended amount of time in Korea at some point go through this, where some Korean people go like, let me take a, it's not even the picture that's even that bad, but like, why don't you try eating this food? Eat this really spicy food, see what happens. Is it too spicy for you? What do you think, blah, blah. And I know it's just curious, but it feels kind of exploitative. Like kind of, they just want to see like, what is white person gonna do about this? It's not just white people, I think it's white, black, Hispanic, any foreigner who's different. It's like, check out what are they doing? What are they doing? And I know it's out of curiosity, but it can feel a little exploitative. And in that situation, maybe I'm exaggerating how bad it feels, because, you know, I was just kind of pissed off at that time on the mountain. But the idea of exploitative, and I want to get it across, is that, like, you know, imagine you meet somebody who's a dwarf, somebody who's a little person. I'm trying to figure out the best, most PC way to say it, but, you know, somebody who has dwarfism. And they're naturally very much shorter than other people. And you kind of go up to them and go like, can I take pictures with you? Here, stand next to my dog and see who's taller. Like, let me take pictures of that. You know, that's shitty. You're kind of using that person because of the way they were born. You're not caring about their character or their personality. You're just caring about how they outwardly look. That's shitty. And wanting to take pictures of it so that you can save them forever and be like, look how weird that dude is. Look how weird the white guy is who's doing the little Korean thing. Or look how weird the guy with dwarfism is. He's barely taller than my dog. That exploitative feeling is shitty. And I don't like it. Other people shouldn't do it to other people. And that brings me to my biggest fear about this debuting gay idol in Korea, which is maybe it will be totally exploited, and maybe it will be really a step back for gay people in Korea. So I'm like the most liberal dude you'll meet, especially socially. I'm very liberal about social things, and really I don't care what anyone does as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. If two gay guys want to live together and do whatever they do and it's not hurting anyone else, have fun. Two gay women want to live together and do things together, doesn't hurt anyone else, have fun. If those people want to get married, have fun, enjoy life, do what you want. Just, not only do I not care, I think you should be totally allowed to do those things, okay? That is my point of view. And when I heard about this video coming out, I wanted to watch it, so I did. And the video is done, you know, like any, I think mostly like any other idol K-pop video. And in it, he's kissing another man. Now I will admit, the way he's doing it in the video is just like I think any other K-pop idol video would do it if it was a man and a woman. It's not like they're making it over the top or too much or even holding back. I think it's just exactly the way that a man and a woman would kiss in a K-pop video. That being said, so it doesn't outwardly look like they're trying to have this exploitive idea going on. That being said, I think it comes down to, is he an idol that happens to be gay, or is he a gay idol? Is his whole career going to be like, so what's it like being a gay idol? What's it like being gay? It's all focused on him being gay, or is it going to be another attribute of his, like, you know, is he a good singer? Is he a good performer? Is he, what kind of style does he have? Those type of things. If it falls into the list of attributes like that, and his whole shtick, his whole spiel isn't just, he's gay, isn't that weird? Let's all, his, whatever company's backing him, let's have an advertisement of him being gay and him being a gay martial artist and all that stuff. If they don't do that stuff, or they do a minimum amount of that stuff, or they're doing those things really because they want to promote gay rights and gay issues, then it's okay. But if they're really just trying to like point and stare and go like, here's a gay dude and he's an idol, isn't that weird? And that's their selling point, then it's exploitative, right? So I was a little concerned that the kissing in the video might be exploitative. It didn't look like that just from, my watching it. So I'm afraid of it being exploitative. Now, on the other hand, even assuming it is exploitative, the way to progress gay rights in any country, not just Korea, because America too, like gay rights are not perfect. Yes, I think we're a little better about them than Korea is in general, but we have a long way to go, and I think every country has a long way to go. I don't know if anyone really thinks of gay people completely the way they would think of two straight people. And in that way, when I saw those two guys kissing in the video, I also felt a little uncomfortable. And I'm considering myself super liberal. I try to be liberal, and I wish I didn't feel uncomfortable watching two men kiss. But the fact of the matter is, I just haven't seen it that many times, and I'm just not used to it. And the way that we normalize being gay, the way that we treat gay people the way we would non-gay people, is to see it happen a lot, is to have friends who come out and tell us that they're gay and just normalize the whole situation. And this video does something to put it out there to help normalize the situation. I hope this idol can continue and go on and be popular so that he can be just a normal idol who happens to be gay. And it will just further normalize gay issues. But I'm not sure which will outweigh which. I'm not sure if there is an exploitative element, and if that element, the badness of that element, will outweigh the goodness of the fact that we're going to get more exposure. Korean culture is going to get more exposure to gay people, which will help push the gay issue and make more fair rights and more, help gay people in general in Korea. I'm not sure which will outweigh which. So that's why I want to ask you, the viewer, what do you think? Is Holland, it's funny because his name is the name of a country, is Holland Korea's first gay idol? Is he good or bad for Korea? If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate my video, give it a thumbs down. If you love me or hate me, hit the subscribe button. Please leave comments. This is probably a controversial video that you might have some real thoughts about, that you might especially you might disagree with me about. Maybe you think this is just good, and how dare I say it's at all exploitative. Maybe you think the opposite, think this is a clearly people trying to make money and being exploitative, so this is just bad. Or maybe you just are against gay rights and you want to tell everyone you're against gay rights. Put your opinion down in the comments. I love to read as many comments as I can. Remember, every Friday at 7 p.m. one of these videos comes out. So after 7 p.m. on a Friday, or it's Saturday, or it's Sunday, there's a new video out and you should check it out. And of course, remember, have a super awesome day.